Hello, in this one we will be talking about the artifact Lightstone builds that Musa uses in BDO. There are a wide variety of choices, but I'll be going over the main builds that Musa uses in PvP and PvE. Let's start with PvP as a DR Musa. Lightstones that you use is highly dependent on the situation you're put in. If you find yourself to be lacking accuracy, for example, against an evasion target, then the Sweep Lightstone build is perfect for this. Combine it with accuracy artifacts for the most accuracy possible. If you feel like your accuracy is enough and you could benefit from more damage, then the human damage set is best in slot combined with melee AP artifacts. This set is perfect for general group PvP and node wars. Another set that is very popular in uncapped max gear PvP is the target opening set. You should combine this with melee AP artifacts. However, if you want a slight survivability boost, using Kabua artifacts is great too. I use this set for most PvP and always in node wars because it offers a great mix of accuracy, AP and crit damage, which is big for Musa players. DR Musas that wish to have more DR can run Rigid Shield, however I personally never use this as it's not worth losing out on damage. DR Musa is simply too squishy. For capped T3 and T4 node wars, health point stacking is the way. Use the Steel Heart set for maximum HP gain along with HP artifacts or Kabua artifacts if you have them. For T1 and T2 node wars, the difference is that health is capped, so you're limited to building into either stamina, like Spirit Rage, or special attack damage. This type of content, choose whichever set you feel like you could benefit more from. I personally use a mix of Black Spirit Rage artifacts and Stamina Lightstones. If you are playing Hybrid or Evasion Musa, then there are multiple builds that can be used to increase your tankiness. I usually run Centaurus, full evasion set for whenever I wish to be tankier. However, you can also run Blur or Untouchable for a mixture of DR and evasion. You might think that the Blur set is really bad because of the minus 80% resistance, but I would say Musa's goal is to always stay in SA and frontal guards and never get CC'd unless you get grabbed or the desync screws you over. So losing out on resistance is not a big deal because you're definitely not resisting a grab. Moving on to PVE builds, we have to consider the grind spots that we're at. For Underground Gyfin, we use Vicious Shadows as an endgame build for the back attack damage. This is because Gyfins are very easy to back attack, so we want to make use of it. If you're on a budget and you can't afford the strike lightstones that are needed, the alternative that you use is Behind the Shadows, which also has back attack damage without the crit damage. For human damage spots, such as giants, go with wild human just like in PvP. For crypt, the mobs are Camasylvian based, so you should use the Camasylvian build. For demi-human spots like Orc Camp, you should use demi-human build. The best artifact Lightstone build for general PvE is called All Out Attack. This is your go-to endgame build as it offers high AP as well as 5% crit damage. This will cost you 2 strike lightstones, which are 5 billion each though, so it's very expensive. A very noob-friendly PvE set that people use is simply the wild set that offers 18 mob damage. That summarizes all of the builds that you need to know about as a Musa for all types of content. Thank you for watching and see you in the next 2024 guide.